I've made a video, 2 videos. I made 2 videos in the past about MGTOW, which gets a lot of views compared to the rest of my normal scheduled videos. And I realized my YouTube homepage has been flooded a lot about MGTOW or Red Pill. Just because I watch like a couple of Sandman or Stefan Molyneux's Red Pill videos. Don't get me wrong, I love Stefan Molyneux, but if I was you guys viewers out there, you need to stop watching it. Like the Red Pill and MGTOW. Other than that, it's great. Stefan Molyneux, all the brilliant topics is great. Don't watch anything got to do with like woman makeup or men or this and that. We live in a society, globalization, commodity, everything is changing, law is changing, and culture tradition is started to fade down or completely died out. Right now we are more acceptable for casual sex, one-night stands, Tinder, speed dating, multiply casual partners, or just too many things going on at the moment that is a lot more acceptable, not what it is back then. And what I can tell you is that down the track, we need to, even though we do not like this whole system, but we live in a world that technology is rapidly improving, changing our lifestyle. And like, to be honest, we always get the best of the best. You got the iPhone 3, right? There's the iPhone 6. May as well just get iPhone 6 and you keep getting better and better and better and better. For what I've said, now let's get back to a human relationship. Now, when you have a lot of casual dates or whatever, like one-night stands or whatever, the thing about that sort of stuff is that it gives you a lot of options in life. And when you get used to more of that, and the society doesn't say we should stone you because you do that, or we should disown you because you did that. Now it's like, it's okay, it's 2016, you can do that. And when you have that sort of mentality, it's just going to keep on, like repeatedly cycle. Now, I totally don't get your hopes up, because life is a gamble, alright? And marriage has always been a gamble since 1,000 years ago. You can marry to a partner, can be domestic violence or can be very abusive, but you can't leave the relationship, because if you leave the relationship, you get disowned, disrespect. But now it's a different point of view. If you get divorced, that's alright, you can move on, there's plenty of fish in the sea. And that's the thing about globalization. Things are moving forward rapidly. Technology, people's culture mindset, sociology is moving, it's changing, and we're at the changing stage that we're not sure what's upcoming next. Because if MGTOW community is going up, skyrocketing, this world is going to change like Japan, pretty much. The lowest birth rate, in the world, declining actually. And that is, you have to accept the fact that, yes, we do not like this whole concept, but I urge you guys not to continue watching those Red Pill and MGTOW videos. And because of that, it's like a cult. When I first watched that sort of videos, doing my research, people say it's a cult, don't do it. You look at it, you get in, you think about it 24/7, and it's true. When you watch that sort of video, it makes you think non-stop. What is this world? This world is stupid, So I can't do anything. Your anxiety kicks up, mental health, depression. You feel awful after watching the video, even though it's true. Back then, as I mentioned before, marriage is like a gamble. Whether you make it or you break it. It's not you or your partner. it's one of you guys will end up. And we have to accept that that's today's society. We're moving way too forward. And can you imagine what's the next 20 years is going to be like? And you just got to be hanging there and just do what you need to do, because it's a gamble. Back then the gamble was very low percentage of divorce rate. Right now it's very, very high, and there's more divorce than marriage. We do understand that, but not every newlywed marriage will end up divorced. And I just want to let the MGTOW community, or the red pill community, or asexual community, or whatever you guys can decode in your mind, is that there's always hope. It's just that the society is moving way too forward. Compare that with the last 20 years, it's way completely different. Can you imagine what's next? Right now we have Tinder and speed dating and, you know, eHarmony and all these websites. Can you imagine what's the next 20 years is going to be like? I don't know, man. I'm probably married to a robot. Anywho, please take it serious on this video. I don't want you guys to be stuck on this cult thing. Ever since I stopped watching Sandman or Stefan Molyneux's red pill videos, alright, I've become a lot more happier. And I want you guys to be a lot more happier. Stop thinking about, you know, the downside about life. Because life, whatever what you do in life, it's a gamble. Just like studying. Today you may be studying, tomorrow you can't study. Maybe you have mental health, prevent you go studying. Maybe you have family problem, then study. You don't know what's ahead of you in life. Nobody knows. That's why people are still marrying. People are still divorcing. Because nobody knows. It may be for good or the bad. So yeah, man, that's the video that I like to release it out. It's been holding on for the last 2 weeks because I realized lately I find happiness, and my mental health didn't trigger this year. But I do know people who doesn't have mental health will slowly get into it, and it sucks your mind. It sucks. So yeah, do what you need to, but stay away from those videos.